your next pick is a buy call on Mangalam Cement. Now, a lot of cement stocks have been in focus. In fact, just yesterday, top gainers were all cement stocks. But Mangalam Cement, you've been stopped out on that one. And why did you choose this stock?
Mangalam Cement has been in an uptrend for last 7-8 days. And technically, the MACD has given a buy signal. And RSI is also moving in tandem with the prices. The chart patterns are extremely bullish, and we have been recommending this stock since 200 levels or so. Well, it would be a little unfair to justify the stock purely on the basis of technicals only. But if you see the valuation wise and against the backdrop of the cement sector's outlook, which is quite rosy, the stock has been a late mover though. You see the company sells almost 100% of its production in the lucrative geographies of North and Central India, where there is maximum price traction and demand traction. So, and moreover, it's going to reap the benefits of its brownfield expansion of its capacities, which it just concluded, and the results would be evident in this coming quarter, that is December end results. So I feel in near term the stock can test its all-time highs of 350, and it can scale even prices more than that. Though I have been stopped out in the counter because the market opened a little sluggish, but I think the uptrend should resume soon.
Right, that's the call that's coming in on Mangalam Cement. Just about holding on to that 309 mark, but we'll take a quick break then and be back with our experts on the other side to discuss the other two ideas.
नई रोशनी, नया विश्वास, पीसी ज्वेलर, नए जमाने के हीरे। नई रोशनी, नया विश्वास, पीसी ज्वेलर, नए जमाने के हीरे।
Something fresh is brewing at the markets. We've got a rich infusion of top global news, domestic news, and market insights. And a perfect blend of exclusive stories, interviews, and stock calls. Kickstart your day and get smart before the market frenzy takes over. Come join us at Market Cafe for a cup of tea, coffee, and markets. Opens at 7 a.m. every trading day. Only on ET Now.
See, the application of information technology is going up, and Indian IT companies are capturing market share every year. And I think a lot of people say linear growth, this, that, but I think it will grow at 15-20%. I think the bigger the companies are getting, the more efficient they are getting. I'm very bullish on defense manufacturing. It is my prediction that after 10-15 years, India will be a big exporter of defense products. थोड़े अच्छे दिन आ गए हैं, इससे बहुत अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं.
Big Bull in 2015, a Rajesh Jhunjhunwala exclusive on ET Now.
In association with Fincon Highland Blue, be high on life.
बूंद बूंद से सागर बनता है दोस्त, इसीलिए छोटी अमाउंट की इन्वेस्टमेंट नियमित रूप से सोचकर समझकर इन्वेस्ट कर।
सोचकर समझकर इन्वेस्ट कर।
NSE द्वारा निवेशकों के हित में जारी।
Thank you India for uncompromising. The Elite i20 is the Indian car of the year 2015.
Hyundai. इन्वेस्टमेंट के टाइम तो हम एडवाइस किसी से भी मांगते हैं। एडवाइस जरूर लीजिए, पर सिर्फ एक्सपर्ट से। शेयर्स, कमोडिटीज, इंश्योरेंस, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, कुछ भी हो, BMA आपको देता है सही एडवाइस हमेशा। तो फंड छोटी हो या बड़ी, कॉल कीजिए BMA Wealth Creators. I depend on it. So can you.
If we are in a position to effectively use our potential and our resource, a great opportunity lies ahead of us. The external environment also is becoming favorable. Investor essentially is the chooser. We can't allow any investment diversion to now take place. The mood has changed. The way the world looks at us has changed. In a large political democracy like India, reforms are an art of the possible, and I'm quite certain that these policy changes and this enthusiasm will start showing its own results.
Catch the stimulating dialogue on achieving high sustainable growth on India. The Giant Awakens. On ET Now, India Economic Conclave. Presented by Gujarat NRE. In association with Great Britain, GE, Choice Broking, Writing Instruments Partner, Monte Grappa.
Welcome back. You're watching BNSN The Stock Game. Let's discuss the third and the fourth pick of each of our guests. Then, Samit, you have a sell call on both the stocks that you have in your portfolio, Titan as well as IOC futures. A sell call on both these. If you can make us understand your rationale behind the call.
See, purely with the short-term to medium-term perspective, Titan is trading in a sideways mode. On the higher side, 380, 385 is acting as a strong resistance, and lower side, 340, 45 is acting as a strong support. What we have been observing is every time it reaches its higher end, 380, 85, it tends to fall, and whenever it reaches its lower end of the downward sloping channel from 340, 45, it tends to give a bounce. In last 4 or 5 days, what you observe is around 380, 85 stock struggled to cross this level, and on Wednesday it broke down below the daily 89 EMA, which was placed around 375. So purely with a short-term perspective, I believe that the stock is likely to fall towards 360, 358, but this is purely with a near-term to momentum perspective. And the other one is IOC. We have been clearly giving our cautious to negative stance on all the OMCs. It gave a breakdown below 340 2 weeks back. Then after that, it fell down to 315. After registering a low of 315, it again gave a bounce back, but didn't cross the 340 mark, which acted as a strong resistance. So looking at the daily as well as weekly chart structure, we believe that the stock is likely to fall towards 315. In fact, it can extend its fall towards 305, 300 also.
All right, that's what Samit's seeing on the charts for both the Titan as well as an IOC Jan futures. Let's take it then to Siddhartha Chatterjee and find out the third and fourth ideas that he'd picked out. And Siddhartha, you were buying into an M&M Financial Services. It's looking a bit soft right now. But let's also talk about a TVS Motors and what a run the stock has had in 2014.
Well, M&M Finance, I'm a general buyer in this stock because I think financials are going to do well in 2015. But that's too much of a situation on a weekly game show. But I just wanted to blow out my mind onto selection criteria. But I thought that looking at the way it traded last trading day, that's on Wednesday, there could have been some momentum up for today. I don't see that happening. That's a different story. But nevertheless, M&M Finance qualifies for keeping a portfolio into the financial basket. And I think LIC Housing, M&M Finance, and these kind of stocks should definitely feature. TVS Motors, I am quite bullish over a bit longer time frame, though it's trading within a range between about 265 and 240 types. I think again, if I have to play the theme of rate sensitive sector in 2015, I think this is one auto, or let's put it two-wheeler automobile category stock, which should do well. Their market penetration and their product portfolios are all in order. I think there would be augmented sales going forward, and I think they should do well. The stock also suggests price pattern-wise that it's a bull grip, and so it's a buy for me.
Okay, that's a call on M&M Financial as well as TVS Motor. Rajesh, let's discuss your last two picks, a buy call on Reliance Capital as well as Navneet Education.
Well, Reliance Capital, the stock has been in an uptrend since the last 5-6 trading sessions, and all the oscillators are moving in tandem with the prices. If the stock can clear the resistance of 515 today, it can seek levels of 540 and 550 in the near term. There's also some news in the paper regarding the Japanese bank Sumitomo Mitsui picking 2.8% stake in the company at the rate of 530 per share. I think this news should help, and the stock should be able to break above the 515 levels. And coming back to the second pick, the last pick of the day, that is Navneet Education. Well, this stock has made a 52-week high and closed at a life high on Wednesday. And this stock has been stood like a rock of Gibraltar amid all the carnage in the stock market during the last 2 months or so. In fact, the stock had been stuck in a range of 95 to 105 for quite a long time. I mean, 5 months to be precise. And on Wednesday, it gave a breakout above the level. I think since the stock is in an uncharted territory, I feel that the near-term targets, it can seek 130, 35 levels easily. And for long-term traders, as the stocks can go, this stock can go anywhere. I think 150 levels are also quite possible.
112, that's the target for the day on Navneet. 150 also possible in the longer term. But with that, we are absolutely out of time. Thank you so much, Amit, Siddhartha, as well as Rajesh for joining in on this show the entire week. But with that, we wrap it up right on the Stock Game. And Market Sense is up next.
बेटा,
मम्मी कहाँ है?
दूर एक छोटे से शहर में नदी के उस पार।
मम्मा, अब कैसे आए? क्यों? उसी बोट पर बैठकर जो तुमने मेरे लिए भेजा था।
हमें गर्व है आपको आपके अपनों के करीब लाने का।
Growth 56% higher than India's GDP. Revenue, India's fastest growth in tax collection. Labor, 0 man days lost in 2013-14. There's a new will in Bengal. Find out at the Bengal Global Business Summit. Come to Bengal. Ride the growth.
I write, some educational stuff for my kids that I share with my daughter. I email her whenever I write something nice that she can use in building her career. I have 2 girls, and both my girls are absolutely on the cutting edge with these gadgets. They are the best examples of multitasking. And I always, have the opinion that women multitask a lot better than men.
Thank you, India, for uncompromising. The Elite i20 is the Indian Car of the Year 2015.
Hyundai.
BSE, the world's largest exchange.
See, the application of information technology is going up, and Indian IT companies